everybody, it's me, Sonja. Some of you may already know this story, but if you don't, I wanted to take a little time to tell you about how I got into conventions. Back when I was about 8 years old, my family decided we were going to pack up from New York from all of my friends and family, and we were going to start anew in Texas, which was awesome. Kind of. I didn't really know anybody. Even when being so young, I couldn't really make friends in elementary school all the way up to junior high. I kind of was alone. I was really into anime and gaming, and not a lot of people were into that back then, and if they were, nobody really was open about it. However, I did manage to make a small group of friends who were really into conventions, and I hung out with them an awful lot, and some of them told me about a convention called A-Kon. This was back in 2005 when I believe it was in the Marks Adam Hotel when I was just like 13. And they really wanted me to go, and I didn't really know what it was about or what to expect, but when I got there, it was beyond amazing. Everyone was talking about nerd culture, what animes they were watching for that season, what games they were currently playing, what comic books they were into, and even though they were complete strangers, they could have a conversation just right away. And it was just the greatest thing to me because I didn't have that, and I felt like I had found a home. However, whenever the convention ended, I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know when they came back around, how often it happened. I asked my friend when the next weekend they were holding it was, and they told me next year, and I kind of felt really sad. But as I did a little bit more research, I found out there was other conventions in the area. There wasn't as many back then, but there definitely were some more, and I started to go to these conventions with them. It wasn't until later on that I even considered dressing up. The first cosplay I ever did was actually Shampoo from Ranma, and it was super bad. Like a Party City wig, just cut up t-shirts, bad. It was awful. But it was a lot of fun to go there and to people to recognize you and know what you were from and talk about this thing that you guys have a common interest in and not knowing that person whatsoever. It was so very wonderful. Nowadays, it's kind of hard to have that interaction with people at conventions because things are so big and so overwhelming, and it's really hard to connect with people one-on-one now, or even hard to find people at conventions. There's really no designated way to connect with people anymore, just for the convention in general that you are attending. Now you gotta shift through Twitter and Facebook and what are other crazy social media people are posting on, and you just may miss it. You may not know about your favorite cosplayer doing a little meet and greet. Or if you're a cosplayer or a photographer and you're trying to get together to take some photographs, it may be really hard to find one another, especially if you don't have one another's phone number. So that's why my friend Martin made this amazing app called ShoutAround. It makes it a lot easier for photographers and cosplayers, attendees, artists to find one another and not have to shift through all that social media stuff just to find one simple thing. Does somebody have a hot glue gun? Or does any photographers want to meet up here and do some photos? I'm available. Or I have a buy two get one free sale going on at my booth. Come on over while supplies last. Whatever it may be, it's really easy to connect on this app now. I really do encourage you guys to check out this app and support it on Kickstarter. That way we can all find each other much more easier and not have to shift through the waves of social media and actually be able to get to know one another instead of behind a screen of missed opportunities. That's gonna be it for me, guys. I really hope you check out the app, and I hope to see you at a convention sometime.